Let's talk about brand persona. Brand persona is your ideal client, basically. What does that person look like? What age group are they? What sort of professional qualifications do they have? Where do they live? What hobbies do they have? Now, your brand might have multiple brand personas, and it's important to define these. I know some people have defined up to 30 to 40 brand personas for their brand. Now, why is a brand persona important? It's important because when you're targeting your, say for instance, your PPC campaigns, your pay-per-click campaigns online, you know the type of narrative to include in that advert. How are you communicating to them? What sort of images are you using? It talks to that brand persona. And it's same for looking at things like um, things like um, let me think, how do they interact with your brand? What benefit do they get out of interacting with your brand? So basically, um, you are pitching your value to that brand persona and in that point in time in their lives. So it's important to understand your client from that perspective, because then you can talk to them. You're not going into a shotgun approach where you're spraying and praying. You are now focusing. You are laser focused, niche targeting with a messaging that appeals to that brand persona. So it's important, guys. Go out there, check what is your brand persona, how many of them are there. I suggest keep it simple. Identify two or three and talk to that. Come up with a folder where you accumulate images and narratives around each of those brand personas. And so when it comes down to actually launching your campaigns, you've got this fodder sitting there that you could now deploy into your campaigns.